Good day to you. I'm Zahra Indigo, the Executive Director of the Fountain, and I just wanted to hop on and take a minute and share something with you. I had the gift of being able to visit Jyotima last week in California, and on the second of the nights that I was with her, we sat in meditation for quite a long time, maybe an hour, hour and 20 minutes, and as I was sitting in that space and breathing deeply into my heart center, I invite you to breathe deeply into your heart center. And during that meditation, I brought my focus to the fountain, and I was envisioning a fountain. I invite you to envision a fountain. I won't describe the fountain I saw, but simply to know that it had a container that held the water that flowed up and over and flowed down and was quite lovely. So I invite you to envision what a fountain is for you. And as I was envisioning the fountain that I saw, it began to shimmer and almost melt or merge into a pond. So there's no longer this man-made structure, but instead was this beautiful pond. So I invite you now to envision your fountain becoming a natural pond. Notice around the edge of the pond what grows there. Notice if there are trees, grasses, flowers, bushes, mushrooms. Notice if there's insects flying around, bees, butterflies, dragonflies. And as I brought my attention to the pond that I see within, I noticed at first it was filled to the top, and I wondered how it became full. And the knowing came that there was a spring, a perpetual spring that was filling the fountain with the abundance of the earth. And as I brought my attention back to the water within the fountain, I noticed that it had fallen and it wasn't as full. And I began to worry about what wasn't there and would there be enough. And then a reassurance came and an instruction to focus on what was in the pond always, and that there would always be water in the pond, but not to focus on what wasn't there. That was inconsequential. Focus on what was in the pond. And so as I focused what was in the pond, it filled again to the very top. And I noticed then that there were others coming to the pond, some with thimbles, some with cups and bowls, some with larger containers. And some took what they had in their container and they added it to the pond. Some had containers that were empty and they went and they scooped from the pond. But the pond was always with something, always enough for whoever needed it. So I just wanted to share that much with all of you, and for you to ponder the pond in your life and the abundance that's in it, knowing that the earth is always filling the pond. Even if it gets down to a puddle, it's still a puddle. Focus on the puddle. And so with that, I wish you a very good day, and until again.